I do want to add a quick note on these to remind you that if you're struggling with the next stitches that we are doing, and I'm adding this at the beginning of the Tcal video, it is because you are not pulling that loop up far enough, and try to remember to keep it loose, especially with the twisted stitches. The looser you do it, the better it will be, the easier it will be working them. So yeah, I just wanted to add that note in. I sure hope you're ready for this next set of stitches. And we are basically going to start with the twisted simple stitch, which is pretty simple stitch. I say that, but we'll see how simple it comes. You're actually going to take your hook, you're going to pull that first leg up, twist, yarn over, pull through one. Again, you're going to take it, twist, pull up, yarn over, and pull up your stitch. And see if we can get a little closer so you can see that a little easier. You're going to take that first bar, the vertical bar, twist, yarn over, pull up a stitch. And then you're going to do that with your next stitch. Yarn over, pull up, twist, pull that first bar to the side, turn, and twist. Yarn over, pull over your loop, yarn over, pull up a loop. Let me see if I can get that in the correct sequence. You're going to take the vertical bar, pull it to the side, turn, and pull up a loop. Pull the bar over to the side, turn your hook. That is where you are adding in the twist. Now let's do that all the way to the end, and then I will catch up with you at that point. Now we've gotten to that end again. I've done my last, next to the last one. Then of course you're going to go through the two, pull up your last loop. Let me zoom that out. Wrong way, guys, sorry about that. And then of course your return pass is the normal, which is a yarn over, is that chain one, yarn over, then pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, yarn over, pull through two, all the way back. And let's just do that all the way together. And then you're going to see it creates a funny little, nice little cross. But what I'm going to do here is, let's go ahead and do a couple more rows. Let's say 4 rows of that. And I'm going to go ahead and do my 4 rows. and then I will meet up with you and we'll see what that texture looks like. And I hope you can see what a nice little texture that creates with that twisted stitch. You can do it on the reverse if you choose. Basically, it would be the same thing. You would just flip your fabric over and pull this way and twist. But I'm not going to do that today. So now we're going to move on to the twisted knit stitch. And you might think that it's a lot like that, but it is not. It is pretty simple. The twisted simple stitch actually takes a little more time because you are pulling, that stitch over and then kind of twisting your hook. The twisted knit stitch is fairly simple. You're basically going to pull that until you see that back leg, and then you're simply to go through and pull up. Again, you're going to pull that first leg forward till you see the back leg, and then you're going to go through, yarn over, pull up a loop. Again, pull that forward so you can see the back leg, and then you're simply going to go through to the back, front to back, pull up a loop. You're going to see that it's going to twist it a little differently. Now there is another way that you can twist it, because it will twist it one way. But let's finish this row doing it this way. I will meet up with you. The return pass is going to be the same. It's going to be the yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, and don't forget to go through 2 stitches at the very end. But I'll meet up with you on the next row. Now that you've done that, I hope you can see I did a second row, but you can see how it twists the stitch this way. There is a way to also twist it the opposite way, and this one is a little more difficult. Basically, let me zoom in a little bit. With this one, you're going to go to your next stitch, and you are basically going to separate that to get that next stitch there. You've got the front and the back leg. You're going to go in. You're going to pull that back leg forward and over and go through. Yarn over, pull up a loop. Again, you're going to go in, pull the back leg to the side and over the front leg, yarn over, pull up a loop, and pull through. Again, pull that back leg to the side and over the front leg, go through, yarn over, pull through, and then you've got your loop, and it actually is twisting the leg the opposite way. So go ahead and finish that all the way across the row. These do take a little longer. Don't forget to go through the 2 at the end, and then the return pass is the same. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, all the way back, and do 2 rows that way. And I'll meet up with you at that point. Now when you see this, you'll see that if you've done 2 rows one opposite way, using that front leg to bring it forward and go through, you're going to see how it twists this way. And then of course when you get to this other one, it will twist it this way. Now here's where you can play with this stitch. You can use either or. If you see a pattern that has that twisted knit stitch, and that twisted knit stitch, when you'll see it in a chart, it'll look like an L, a cursive L. You can do it either way, or, you know, today we're playing a little bit, so maybe the next row you want to do one this way, and then one that twists the other way. Just play with it, have fun with it, and then Thursday we'll have a new stitch. I may do 2 stitches, or I may just do 1. I'm thinking about doing 1, but we'll see how it goes. So play with this twisted knit stitch, taking it one direction and then the other direction, or do every other one direction, the next one the opposite direction. See what kind of patterns you come up with. I personally love this knit twist stitch. I also like the twisted simple stitch because it gives this nice linear pattern and a little bit of a cross. Makes a nice texture. I have done blankets in the twisted simple stitch for babies because it came out so nice completely that way. But you know, like I said, we're just playing with these stitches and getting to know them a little bit. So have a little fun with it, and I will see you not Tuesday. This is Tuesday. I will see you again Thursday. I did want to let you know that I'm also working on doing some filming of just each stitch on its own, not added into this scarf project, so that you can use that for reference later. But of course, that takes time in filming. So, yeah, we'll see you soon.